system for the first time. I didn't know all these things exist. How did they come about?
Yeah, that's it. There are causes of homosexuality. First one, I'll talk about genetics. Say, you produce or no, but I feel the best. Genetics, you know. I was born gay. I was born gay. Okay. Genetics one for example, why do you have a feeling for a man? Why not a woman? It is because scientists run estrogen. Okay. Estrogen is the one that regulates your hormones. And when you are more sensitive. And when menstruation, if your hormones are not even regulated well, you can even get cancer as a woman. Especially a lot of breast cancer are caused by too high estrogen in a woman. Wow. Okay. Now, dear Miss So Maware me yere or your nyamiadum or your bar. Papa, speak inside. Me yere your bar. Na dear mama ni je ma ho. Eye bibi nyame de adua me mu a scientist fe no testosterone. Okay. But me tears is here I was ante. Me wo adie bi wo me mu I'm not full of testosterone, but I also have a certain level of estrogen. And you. The same also with you. Okay. You are not full of estrogen. You have a certain level of testosterone in you. So anything about so who's a maybe to me drive. This is who background or drive. This ayalolo. And who or no near that because a certain level of testosterone. But maybe almost level of testosterone goes a little bit more than the normal this thing. Doctor say no probably I will be able to say Michelle does and I can't remember the head of CEO of Ghana Psychiatric this thing. Or finding the freak of nature. Say be will be maybe an team you know bomni ade. Yeah, and yen born is but we know say enya normal. Enti ye hu bibi. So na those your estrogen goes a little bit too much as a man. But so afa hu ai bodo ni ade. So
hu na be man so na say ne
come apart. Obabi hu no cry no jealous. So those things, you know, actually are something that goes. And in any case, even the transgenders and those things almost right. Are they not taking pills to develop all those things? So these are the causes for some of them, and those they have homosexual tendencies. That doesn't mean that they're supposed to. Send me tea oba bema maware. Me hu baby no ba me fe. But the fact that I feel that for that woman doesn't mean I should go because I have a wife. So, but if I keep on doing like that, me oh baby, I am them my family too. Baby, I need to pay. Baby, I need to pay. It means something is wrong psychologically. Okay, that is how the thing is, and I won't be so proud of it to go to the world. Please give me a right to do those things. Sanse bi sebi nkwasiasem yamafo yesie ye kata so na wo dia wo se ye ma right say I
know you want to say
yes. Okay, so these are the genetic causes. But even that one, there's a group called the Genome Project here. And before the bromie geneticists almost share nipa genes almost share so many thousands of genes, and they couldn't find even one homosexual gene, not one. And it wasn't done by maybe before it was the Europeans who did it. And the European Court of Human Rights have made it even clear that there's no gay marriage right. No, they've even said it. In Ghana, I say, brofo, sometimes Jenny and Time, not just say, because you're social media now, whatever. And I say, I'm not confused, Binti. Okay, so that is the genetic aspect. The autosomy, actually, I didn't put it in order. Let me check my listing here. The autosomy, meka say producer and so hobbit to the mamia. education they toss me no education and urbanization education ye call secondary schools especially this supi na koso any adeno sometimes the boys school me call me school and I'm saying call boys school because you read the old folks na O level A level to me call O level OKS or secondary school and I'm call A level primary college but say generally the same sex schools, you know. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes this supi and this anoman it are courses. So these are some of the courses I see a shame ye.
Even with the mid schools, no crans dormitories, no or
sometimes you do light times and now I question tent or a mosquito net near Yakataso or be a Yanko Ponquan and the echo inside the hall. So those things, you know. Another education is yen TV so yen social media the enquirano educate are very very important. A while ago I was watching even that Nick Jr. Just say I forgot even his name. I know Bema that is here and my changing the your bed in a man na or call a program or call baby or call na sunshine or way no shown who say minium say not denting our dresses or see me dresses because na minim say momo muhumi amompe enti ese me ye se ne be ya money be jemi ho na omo so aka say oh any we are very sorry ye sa biem see ese book na ni ye use so sane be ya se wo your ba chinchina your ba wo ya be ma chinchina your be ma no ya torch no ma torch so me people they are showing it and our children are watching it. They are showing and our children are watching it. Now, another show be say what do you call this one? Almost 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3 no more body dia no de ne back ho no more bomienu or mienu or ne ma menum mienu and so almost happy or mienu ne papa no mienu and so almost happy or ne papa no trans. No, then they are using numbers. Sir, they are using numbers. And they are before omo kire ye ma 1 2 3 no omo de nyom ni ada the same now 1 2 3 omo de nyom enso so no omo de gay agenda no and omo prove omo so education has becoming another thing. Then urbanization say yen tete you can't homosexuality no man ya and was since day of John the Baptist a long time yen nananum some of these things were there. But they were something that they were struggling with. They knew something was wrong. Okay, but now you see, oh, you modernization. You need BA, and you map on chachi. Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. And you know, say you saw the mama here on TVC. I said, these are people, and they dress like this, and they go to gay parties, and they think that they are somebody. And so one yes oh when him here wo de oye titile o mo kan say am say hey wo gayism no wo see titile so dem on Gomorrah time no e wo 21st century wo say me aminji sa so mo de Gomorrah time no me na me titile. So these are actually that is going on. So the urbanization and also family abusuya almost all gays you know me office Ghana here, gay for most struggle mobile office. It's uncountable. Wow. I mean, Canada. See, I have been a little bit accused. Say recently, me time momo. I'm telling you, I have been more. As I say, me recommend you to some appropriate psychologists. If you say appropriate medical distance, you can't change science. Family. I know family, for example, almost all of them were raped. Because of absentee father, absentee mother, ya jomo, ne ya bet or dream musa, yanko do fie na late, na obi na no more, then they can be molested. Obi also so ya wo for example, me wa mami ensa. Me ba otoso me enu. Na me po ba pa seriously. Enti ya wo na ya I'm not me renyem no. I even gave a name.
Wow, female name.
Enti ya wo no of course me a brony.
Okay.
And of course in quarantine na ka ye na wo ye ne pony na wo hye ne mata de. One who say o meyi akra o mofie so msusa o timfa papa ta de hye na o yo ba. At that time no she's gender what do you call this one? On said then name gender this thing here. Gender neutral.
Neutral.
And to who parents you know and who educate you mo. Say
this is
what you supposed to be wearing and stuff like that. And ye jam so be who dey kodwa besia how dey di bank na ya ho dey be me fancy
ayo ho dey besia na ebenyi na ayo ho dey besia.
And our friend Kojo. So when we keep on doing all those, hey, why I say yes, Anto, the beer no bema, hey, with the BDS say, hey, boxing and abebo.
Okay.
So when we do some psychologically, no, we are not helping them.
Building up in their minds.
But most importantly, when their children are inside their womb, at a certain month, they can actually hear what parents are saying. Me upe oba. Ni o she ye funu mu no ko ye scan ni o bema na we dey say na wasansa na another bema biem na esan ba nke den ko ba nam. You have already rejected the gender even before the child is born. And it can affect the child psychologically. So oh pa who dey musicians unso be wo ma no mo pe music pa because I know say na yam ni nyina na ne papa e bonyom ne oye those kind of thing. That's very 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 much.
Wow.
So, Sanyeshiti raising in Kwaranum can also affect them and affect their gender. Obi ho minim baby nkrofo bebre ho omo ba me ho omo say minim teacher ni bi pa ache so no de o ka kire me plain say me anya brama no obeku ne ho because he's fed up of life. Gana ni Wawoma mienu asemiensa. Wawoma 9, sorry. And she still want to kill herself because she's still been sleeping with some of her in Kwarana old school. Yes, I'm telling you. I just said, I bet TV soon here, mom, your media for say, I'm basically dinner time na sangeto, but no na mobo. No na mobo because of say, on no one can san emra osano. Papa one year or educator or 2 masters. She's so feeling so bad. They say, "Ne be me sadudu." And I say, "Be me say, what do you call 9? What happened?" Say, and sometimes social media.
No, that's one crying is relative. Why the comment no see sha? Sometimes no. Some of them are on my band hono. Nyame enim rekre is abnormal. It's abnormally small. Some of them dear. Just what Timu said. It's abnormally small. But I am wondering, say, omu baby, what me di awo ma dear. Then it cannot be small. And you only the say no to me. It's a who be all back in the boarding school. No say back in the boarding school at least me. You dwari bomb. Obi ehunu nyonko de ye comment ho. I don't know about you women. You commenting all the time. Some of them or be random or dwari awie no. Omo mu de nso so pa na no de ade abo ne sapa abo no de nam no de ba. Na e free mu power, na e free mu king something. Nanti de onini de so no de siesie. No de siesie. Na fe de just I the confidence is low. Na the tranye ye okonya oba nso so a wa different sizes no ka say wo de bra kodwo de na de esu na kitengeti akoye mu hu na asam na ko say kra very confidence confirm and so family no ni ade no e ka ho and the money basa one of the America panyi pa che say mentimimpo anko wa mame office penny pass of penny pan a friend me say justice we there I say so ba me fee na meba me call papa penny I just say oni ni bebre there me kra me nye no but say adwuma owo ni dibia owo even san so cry so for kakra wa worry for 3 years when HIV for 2 years and actually me say worry after 1 year no nya HIV na de onya HIV oni ni nya HIV no eye oninyonko bema on cramp onim yes mema ne does nti onim bi okra onya fi ne ho
but oni ne yira ware for fie be miensen o se oni ne yire nai more than 10 kra more than 10 you'll be 10 days so abna. Obi okra less than 10 days.
And 10 days no.
And you know, say just say osano and obi a bar and ho and obe dada no no dey go share uncompleted building bi mo and no molesting no. And at the end I can house oko school or ben universities near the now on know your student leaders near there and so. And he said, Justice, I have never been proud of this. I have never been proud of that. Nyamiadom onyo mo ye chobo ye for Libya. And you know, some of these things, you know, and Saba, the to be, of course, I'll talk about demonic attack. As a Christopher dear, we can never talk about this thing without talking about the fact to say, bone eshenoma ibiechi. Obon some akasa afa sa weakness and or there any wickedness.
On it.
He have taken the weakness of into mankind. Wickedness. And Monsieur bi o no mo bompai one time in kan heya radio so any frere among for problems about 600 people show up 600 in Kenya. We have to divide them into different segments for deliverance. Ooh. Yeah. So it's also there. Okay. Apart from demonic this peer pressure.
PP.
Peer pressure, especially you were bronu bi o and krasi ya aso matu atese ho nti obi aye bi no na je say asa wo nya bia wo ye kolo. So peer pressure, omo gay parties, omo gay funerals, and so or corner or the na gay ni bi no de uko. Pressure say won't try here or near any more muska. Especially this is almost strategy on the world schools. So me a gay. Now me person me recruit to another gay. Now me recruit to na. You be me 3,000 Ghana cedis. I say yes, ABENA. I said, I'm speaking as an executive member of the coalition and the director for training and regional integration. I know what I'm talking about. I did schools, you know, almost yes, sir. Now, what me recruit to, you know, yama 1,500. And in Kwarani business, no, almost yeah, sometimes you more phones. iPhones.
That's I say, almost school, no one said that and they target them to use this money to influence.
Exactly. More musika. And so I remember me can't wait na me kokasa wo asori bi na me kasa wie no and na osofu panyi ba ko pa frɛ me and o say na sorry panyi omo housemaid bi de ne buy a small girl just say sebi krasi ni kro no de just onim bibia one time o twemu o ne dem na o te so kasa o phone so no say yeah o bo pro ni makora na mi and o force pro no akora ni two phone try say akora ni kuta iPhone 12 Pro Max. Just akora na yam akora kasava akora ho ntimi to be and also for see ayu menya ne dey and ejade em ne kan WhatsApp dem ntimi kan wa. You see, so they've been doing these things in the school. Pressure, the pressure need to so then you become part of it. Another one is poverty. Oh here. Messi ABENA, I stand here as somebody who counsels some of these people. I know, I didn't say I read, and now I heard. I know somebody who his anus is being sexed for 2 Ghana cedis, 2 Ghana cedis here in Ghana. Yeah.
2 cities?
Yeah, 2 cities. I know one of them, me say, or Tenase, me need call a radio program be, or Tenase, or didn't say Kunyasu, or then ne to bafom boko, me say, crane to say. Or says, or 2 nano or visit washroom from time to time because ne to so. Okay, so poverty or here and Ghana party or Ghana part mean card African countries so be abedi matter. Ghana high party so far as I am concerned, a lot of homosexuals apart from those who are victimizing them, 90% of them are actually because of here. I remember somebody telling me say doc, some uncle school be man to school so not just a homosexuality. Because when him say
Eho
no nyaniska. Minim a boy bia or no niku enayi na what do you call this one? oni school sika de be school at that time free SHS in my and o call gay funeral bi ewo efe ho sen tema o call ho na otojo tete odindin na obi frɛ no friend no ne betan che na papa papa ya ni onyam sa papa ne produce aduane for the program ne ade ni catering service sa ni caterers ni nyina ya mema omu nyina nso no mu da ana ofra akora suko no man say opese one no ode ni ko school na o say akora ne say ohun say akora na no ma so no ka che mi ohun say o suspect papa no nti wanfie no enti achi na onya obi friend o friend na ye papa no ni nua ana o say oh o a nice man o be hwe ni ade ni o be hwe ni ade na eja ode ne obaye na wafa kore ne da empaso se ono an area kese da bia se bi ofa kore until say dum pepenso bia for how many years the child realized that no papa you dada me no jai so on for onya bia we tisi anso wanyini kakra enti okopa adwuma one of the ice what do you call it bottle water company CB you know so on medicals. I went to hospital near Frame. I catch him. He said, "My name is Bekasa." Because when the boy was talking to me, the boy didn't know he already have HIV virus. Oh. And I made this psychology be a trust me, person me buane kakra. And I made me share the say, in case this is now when the idea me yakra no. 31st night, wakwa sorry, abom pa se rade, sadie we de me nye bie mu da. Nti me jai. Enti no jai o de kwa you know. Na sa na onimu say obonsam edin anim kind dada and he has gotten HIV virus and on me then kasa o say what about if in case you have HIV what will you do? He said no me need HIV and I'm saying oh it's just assuming without admitting KUBI say assuming without admitting so and I say oh I cannot assume because me nya bi and I'm say I didn't I know see because papa no say me di moringa all the time any a don deal on minti me nyasa. You see how you are deceived the child. Ooh. Okay, so poverty is so these are the causes that and some others that are I think these are for cause bring some of these homosexuality. In
fact, with what you are saying, you know, I say some of it we cause it ourselves.
Oh yes.
Especially when it comes to the family.
Yes.
But Yansha, how do we identify?
Because of the making. Young man, very handsome young man. I mean, I say handsome young man, very intelligent. Our America, Ghanaian, and waba Ghana, waba be country ni mama say, or kwako ware ni nyonko bema. Na mama no tashe mi o TV so ni adinti mama na bema danfo pa. And I mean, na get odi be me ba me office. And I mean ne kasa. Ni papa eye sofu e wa America. Ghana ni o. Na me tie ne no masam nyina no. Abena menti me ma no advice no say onko so ana onyai. Because you can see clearly say family no may be aye no can cause some of these things. You can correct. You can correct.
Now, some of these people, most of them know they use money to influence the younger ones. How do we make them out? Say, who will be a society? How can you say, "Nipa we the ABEA"? One show your so that you can protect our children from them.
I dear, said dear, baby, babu say me, I mean, shut down answer question way because when it comes to some of these things, and yes, straight jacket, because one way I know I suspect to be for nothing. And one way Shani Aquako Boo be for nothing. But basically, no, so ba bema. Na de bia say baba akwara a young lady say be pokwesi sukakra na papa bi ta frefre na you want this thing. Why don't you do the same? Because now we are living in the world that and yet I prefer class. I used to say this. My teenage son just came from Infantipim. Okay, doing science, and now he's doing vacation classes. I talk with them from time to time, try to find out. I prefer say before we yourself about and mass that this time
you prefer
mass I prefer so be myself the you see that how the whole thing is. And you know now no, as much as you were very cautious about your teenage girls becoming too friendly with an adult man, now you'll be even more cautious about the same teenage son becoming very friendly with another adult man, and vice versa. Another thing is you say, remember say, in this world there's no free lunch in London. Papa kwa. Nobody is good for nothing. Everybody is good for something. So the question is, what is the catch? Minimum baba KUBI no ekramuni. And now then who make Christo. Until no man ko yes and papa. And oton a bags, second hand bags be. No see the beer from time to time, not the beer. From time to time, na mami be or the V8. And then some ladies won't be packet. No ma Tommy no and I say no a Chinese car. I feel no ni mami be free. And check and I confirm we are in normal. Before we are in normal, in 2-3 days time, and I'm amenable approach you know. No see you, and he's saying no see you confirm we are mean they say oh don't worry. Me I suspect my man yes sir. Don't worry. My mouse car. Now they are better than this one. No see oh name me that say. And I say but one who ladies sound want to take on there. Omo nyina me plan no mo. And this up say in kanaya o. Yen sama mete no. And then some more mo ba me office ni ade na nya asam keto a. Say ye be ma obi. Ye be ma osika so open ko ade a. And I say oh me nyesa because me a Christian. Emra me a Christian kwa na me kramoni. Enti sa no mani nyina religion nyina e chili sa de no. Na say ani e tra ho here mo. No jane sa. Na sane ya ma me siti hu chire no ne ade. Kakrakram de bo an kra eden. Ahwe ya na kwa ye. So these are some of the things. And these gay people no was
how do they make their money?
Okay, this is how they make the money. Number one, as also for Satan will always finance his agenda. Satan will always finance his agenda. That is the first thing. Okay, as an academic, when it comes to the homosexuality agenda, it's actually a lot of more of population control. I'll tell you why. ABENA Yetigan has said, how can you to give pansexual right or be or no then be ma share panumu why release yagum? You want him to legitimize that, but me na me papa or worry me no musia bus just I think 4 months ago 3 months ago Canada yachigan and yatum say or a polygamist. And they put another English word to it. They call it what do you call this? Bigamy. How can these people disrespect us as Africans like that? It can be even justified. Somewhere, some are crying in the Old Testament. But even God said to David, if I personal pronoun. Some of you are more few English lessons. I, God, gave thee many wives. And if we have want more, I would have added to you. Say you are something, Mama Bebre. Now, pay time to him. I can't be back home. No, see, I didn't know for being me. Can you read a time? In the New Testament, Paul said, a man is qualified to be a leader of the church when he's a man of one wife. What about if he's not a leader of the church? It's another topic to talk about. And I know who condemn straight up. And you prefer to justify pansexuals than that one. I'm telling you why. And number one, this is why they don't respect us. They don't give a fuck about we the blacks. We study with them. Just right. I didn't my tertiary education all to my 2 PhDs. I didn't do it in Ghana.
Okay.
So I know they don't respect us. That's number one. But much more than that, as I told you, this LGBT thing is a population control. Remember, the whites have always tried everything possible to control the world. Anything they don't like children. So anything that brings children would be direct against their agenda. Say 200,000 men in the world. decide not to have children, it means that 400,000 men are not going to have children, compared to even the miles on the woman. If 1 million women, or let's say 100,000 women, chooses not to have children, or not to or to marry another man, to marry a man, it means that 200,000. And you know, they are doing everything. How to go? Even this pandemic, we can't go to detail about that. These are all part of good population control strategy. And how in the world can we actually promote polygamy that would fight? That is would fight directly against this thing. And you know, they own penetrating United Nations. And you see, let's talk about Bill Gates. Who has more money than Bill Gates? But who has more population control agenda more than Bill Gates? And you think that Bill Gates is going to use his money to support polygamy? No, he will support pansexual. So that's the control. Who will put, one of my boys, he put peanut butter or peanut butter. It depends on the school graduated from ABENA. Or the cat here, yam can is no, the yen bema. None a crama chimano. And I am talking about somebody I eat together with him. I'm not talking about somebody. And then I may need so much here. Many pro homosexuality. So how many of them have you been with? Some of them have been with them. I eat with them. Some of them I see their transformation. This is serious. They do some of these things. Or the bema, the bema, no, the katia, when katia I am. None a camera to train. And tell them, now come I, and more you say, be a camera the cow. Do be Hanam. But I mean, he said, justice, it doesn't even come to my mind. All that I want is my satisfaction. And they do that. How many women are even Ghana ni wabruchi or bar? Ni kramai. Yes, what a friend as or sebi or sanso cried on Monday in the you see, so all this thing they will promote it. But me papa, our person worry me, or not the ancient into because this LGBT thing is very strong the population control agenda. And Tisika will be. Even Ghana has a cry. LGBT bill, maybe one day we bet make one sem. Bill ne one sem. Bill struggles a year come near Dinina. Sika for mo church Ghana has a.
At this point, there may be a phone lines. There may be a phone lines, you know. Na minim se nkrofo e won sem bebria omonso epese omode kan koma ya twetwe hu 0244231707 0244231707 Mr. Sofra no we reduce u TV volume no na asema onso wo no Ghana man nyina etumi atibi na pay doc yenhwe Monday na wo papers mu a obi a ne family hu se oye homosexual say omo yo madwe kwase nko omo obu no me ye sure say bia nko me ye say nko omo obu na kuna na busu nkrofo ewo eho nyina na me hu say me ka say nyame ye na dom na otumi dwane ye. How do we deal with people like this when we notice say a family member be at a but before then I have a caller on the line. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Me pacho ya fra so ka say free.
Yeah, I'm pacho. Yes, from me, John. I'm Union because a free Western region.
Okay, pacho ka say it you.
You be also gonna have you, man. I want to see. Now, bring me in no. Me say bring obi a, me bring me Ghana APPIAH official.
ABENA.
Yeah, my situation. My message is obi kumnipa. Send it by the chino na boa. Na se obi ko ye gay a aban we episode odi na mi ehwe de ko so nyina wo TV so a mama ye mobo akwa se Ghana ye mi pay for bia wo Ghana ha ye pay for mo Ghana ha sika ana mo dwene ho na mo Ghana no mo dwene Ghana ho ko ya kama efa me ka bare ma efa kama aban we tia nti ye be fre so we be kwa fre dia on obi kum ni to mo jai to ni pa no because no boy so we couldn't plan our things. I said, so we couldn't come out akodano intibitia o meti o mo nyina ndo mo ase
yes you da wase na ya na at times me wanwa if you are blaming government say we hu sem krofo ye no nya bibia dem ra na ye adwuma enu ti na panyimfo epeso omo de bill akọ parliament say am passing into law say nya be ye mra de a ene na uchi obi a then you are justified but then human rights for be sorry so sa no pen ho so then why are you going in to arrest the person
the kind
I think I have another caller on the line. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Me pacho reduce the TV volume and I said chungu fi
Okay,
TV ni ho.
moment, but how me friend
phone
me
so.
say Adiana Ghana Pentecostal Council omo ye afa we ho. Ye wo maimu ye wo mpenifo asofo titirifo. Enti esreme di say adian na ye mpenifo bitumi aye as a Ghana Pentecostal Council a wo bitumi di aboy. And yes, I did the Matthew 24 no. You can no one as you see you. Or see we have seen quick the name of the cry. You with a young lady and wama. Then no and also Nama, the Bredona no baby. The necessary prof for your baby. I'm sorry. And then okay. Yes, sir. Yeah,
yes, sir. Some Bunny Brain has come.
Oh, and you mean your Bema, Nyamiadom, the National Coalition, no? The National Coalition actually is all the body of leaders of the body of Christ. Tell me, I say Apostle George, your boy cry, you're paying for Ghana Pentecostal Council, Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council, rather, Catholic Bishop Conference, Ghana Christian Council, all this, including even the COMOG and Cramophore, and to build no dear. Some of us we were just called to be part of it.
Okay, young call of Wasina Frank, so hello, Frank.
Hello, madam.
Good morning, Frank. Me pacho kasa you.
But me question there, nyame we say bompa na ye fitre no na. Ya kwaso Ghana ne there, yempene fo ne there ye do much for mo aye. Nti ye se nyame mo aye na send me kwaso nyina onya ya dom na yentimi enfrim. Anu odin. Amen. Enka no go school no kra na ye dwuma mo ke.
Yeah, that's
it. I'm say eneme we nyina chi no. E da ho tiase na ye hu ne eko. Nyame mo aye.
Frank, yeah, that's it. Doc, now you can how to deal with people like this. Say if we encounter the same who say me bit me wo fe bit how do we deal?
The first thing they say, do not do what they did a while ago. Say you mo be bu no na me. Ade onye nipa. Aboa wa ofia aboa kra o ye ade na nya. You don't kill this thing. How much more nipa? Untimi mfa nipa. Eno na ye yesa na ne ya ama the homosexual right people no. They use it as their human rights.
Okay.
Because they confuse both homosexual right and human rights.
I have a caller on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Me pacho your friend say free.
Pacho me say free chebi.
Chebi pacho udi no.
Pacho your friend of Isaac.
Isaac pacho ka say it you.
Pacho we dey link no there yes reverend can dey am papa because Ghana baby cry be na cry baby. Omo gay we wo ha Ghana police for cry bon ban. Ghana yeah. No cry.
Wan ka sa wo de wani akohu.
We the cry.
Pacho me madam fo. Oh, me no want to be say. Also be inviting me I think a program no need say odin program ko sa na give for program but no ni. So now we police for Ghana police for cry guy be gay for. Into no Pacho munye bi pa because war even war no ma if you no more war no ma to na ewa kwa change who feeding enema mo ya kura no.
Bemana ya da se enu ti na na yesi nkonwa ya ka ho asemi na ya hwe ya pa ne poma sibre na chese asefem but ye nkoso how we deal with people
like first and foremost we say they can again you shouldn't beat omo ya ase dey number 2 dwa na ye clinic wo Accra hasia ye nipa ni ba most of the time me ho ne e de ne beba na
Please, I have another caller on the line. Hello.
Hello, madam. Good morning.
Good morning, baby. Na me pa cho kasa free.
Me pa cho me kasa free Kumasi.
Kumasi ima kasa yeti obema.
Me pa cho asma ko kan de no kwa pa minim mai do MPP kan nipa wo Kumasi ase. Ne nkura na mu ko tu no. E woni ska no ma obi. Ono aye te adwuma no. Da jima wudia no no. Ni pa ni se bia intro.
Wow.
I wish I could menya ne number.
Wow. Doc say onyanka oni obekasa ntinu ye bi ode number beto dwa ntinu wa pick na wa frɛ na ne doc adi nkomo. Why? Ana gina so na me producer enso enkasa obetumi the doc number e de ama na so beje o number no na ye de ama doc.
Because sankrofo ne sa ntino omo de ba based on nkasa na one ne kasa no be hu say a hormonal problem or endocrinology issue that is as beyond hormones, you know, we have to really check it. We say be on cover the estrogen in the costro keke I see it me buano no medical issue be so and yes straight jacket and to be sane ba ye de no mabeto dwa please oye nipa onya aboa and you know and bebre ho the LGB, no, most of these group, no, actually they are victims. Oh, the problem, the baby on the
Hello, Archie. Good morning.
Hello, morning.
Me pa cho kasa yeti o.
Kakra mo kan say try the na dey koso. Koso pa. Ni dey no mpani for so ka ho. Because of say ya kwala na mitiki ho na me hwa. The one where maybe I'm be program papa be my young while I have one, it's never been. Skaduru, and then you may be in Koso, and I also. And she said, me a colana to me to TV one, a pushing me to Sardiana. And to you know, Sadi, Monka. And also come who be in my aim and one aban. See him say your car, the baby was Sardian. When you now come home, and my court sad to be in. But if also comes a TV station and won't me blocky video. I didn't be so Diana Moya, Diana, and Fata Ghana.
I don't know, I am blocking
your mensa, our Ghana so. Now we had the end Fata. And tea.
And you know, be on the no ocean ocean. It be also so an estrogen and answer the testosterone a little bit too high. Obi or her need and anka say who my dear. And you know, and your straight jacket into your group, no, your coalition, or say, ye young who are near okay, would ye see the come away, would ye say, but almost dear na. You don't back your clinical because you have to check your medical distance, history and all that. So I know sana me meka.
Now, doc, some medical estrogen way testosterone to me will be the cholesterol. Is this something that causes that, and I say it just happens?
Oh, I need the many medical doctor, but generally, as an American doctor say, we'll call it a freak of nature. Be you be one not just
okay, young call hello. Hello, good morning. Hello. Me pacho reduce the TV volume ni anka phone so why. Yakupon sure say we yes. Oh, sorry, went to me end na so obesan afra. Enka be me de na asema won so wo ka kire Ghana my phone na yen so yetumi ate enana pay. Enti no na chese se yehu obi sa wa busuam a e wo se yemfrɛ mo na yemfa nipa ne mrɛ mo ense se yebo no se akwara na me baba yo akwara no me hu se bia na wama ne ho kwa na ne yonko de ne nsa wo no anase bibi na mame mo no
baby because rejection is more dangerous than any other thing. When the child feels being rejected, that is very dangerous.
Let's go to Kumasi and talk to Hamza. Hello, Hamza.
Hello, madam.
Good morning.
Good morning, madam.
Me pa choka sa yetio.
Atakaka mpeme kanese no na ngubu Kumasi ya. Omo try me. They are gays. I mean the influence of different in Quran sika. Egino no I want my niece. Yakono unisika the benefit of the Muslim.
Okay.
And the mama uskapa. They are Muslim. Every Christian is Muslim. No be dia mo dress no dey. Omo bi o me dia how. Me aka mo try me.
Wow.
I don't think I mo try me. But ni no and I'm so me call on one got to be men because when you see by in a man now for the crying. But when you make the cat say, you see, name money change you.
Hamza, Yadasi Hamza. Na asama Hamza eken na mejina so ede bisa se. Won se na omu nipa no a onu de ne okọ en onim no se ono de oka onyi ntumtu omo obi mu na rekasa. Is it that the family is failing to inculcate some habits and character into the members of the families? Now, I said because ebi am fan says 3 years now. Na ya tatu fifia no we do be 14 15 and na not just 3 years. The 2 years sound so, but is it what is the family not doing right?
I think sir Abraham me wo Asia na me sua de. There was a certain people almost Asia almost ba Philippines and me sua de. Philippines is
mpacho ma yen ko ne Amanda enko kasamra na yi masemi ano every mami. Hello Amanda.
Hello, madam.
Hello.
Hello, madam.
Amanda, good morning. Me pacho kasa yeti o.
Okay. Me so my friend experience kakra.
Okay.
Yeah, and manu. I was here no mukasa. Especially teenage. Me so no papa mama who so them go no rat and money mono. It means they do baby any street service ejuma ye. They call deputy. Me done a bed to another lady be. I don't know madam could back from in this area. A buyer, you only on any coda next so. It's you know one of the damn bed needs to be. Back I have security service and you training. And a bed on a bed is not so or day or then it's in your money. What does that mean? Not you mean, what do you want to and I'm so pain. I can't say, we will say the cat and no side, people act no. People can say is against Christian way. And I'm the total right on me. Yeah, my friend, my brother, you should never come close to my bed again. It will become a other colleague. Say, so maybe nobody in Paris. What do you mean? If you're obeying the one of time, or the power of bed, I'm going to say it's against. Nobody authority. That can be for 20 years going. It is, in fact, their home training to count. I was saying, you implement, you to build it up in Colano, no money in a casa, no money in actual me. The G said, a better, and no bed wapper, because no material in Cora Bremen, a drum, yes, I said, yes, sir. The payment on the girl, a good to make major.
Yeah.
Papa na small say family is very, very important. I was saying and kasa from their side.
Amanda, Yadasi. Thank you so much for sharing your experience.
Brother, I make na sometimes of families, you know. Yeah, too straight and so on. Quality secretary, also den so we have to do it with caution. And to be ya training when you could do boarding house pay when you're freedom. Offer obedient by sense. Obi also so a human beings like tea bag. So when you turn your shaman and the rare color. And the facts on the no fear no. And maybe bon some no person or disabled keke. I see a bomb pie. Send a bear be nipan because sometimes to me say papa you are tetia korenya me mu bibia and so and so and the nyamena na e dan no nti na so obi de to na be careful how we talk about it.
Serious now say obi a war challenge more I will say number how can someone get to you if the person obi share Sabrina say of or challenge be muna so no so person on be huma how can someone get you?
Yeah obefra your main coordinator is so of OFFEIBEA is 0248 28 979 0248 42 8979 0248 42 8979
0248 42 8979 and no and the national coordinator now say ABENA obi ewo challenge bia na on to me enfre I think obi aboira ahomanimu. Hello papa.
Hello.
Aha.
Yeah.
Me pato your friend say na kasa free.
Pato Edward ni me kasa free from.
Okay, Edward, what boy Edward?
The problem na ko like I say more.
Edward.
You can't say one, my rights no. My rights no I don't.
I know my rights.
And secondly, secondly, so-called religion also no. And also a critical space and it's now winning in eruption of that year. You know, a quacker is a partner.
A quacker bibio, who said you have a taboo beside.
Yes. Sana a doctor Ekano, a passing jacket for that year. Even I had done Yamet, Naminani, I had done. Your friend says that. ABENA, ABENA, education because mostly we're not doing education now. You might be blowing local number, subsidies,
yeah, too much.
But here's the situation. The national
Amen. So encounter. Reverend, number no debate to you. Na question back one kame. Na misi maybe Sami refi religion or no dia kame. Oh, kasano can say a sorry muno. There are a lot of these people that are in the churches, especially. Oh, said that crack and quaff. For I say, omo hopa. How do we deal with this as a church? Say me yes as sofo. Ya sorry cool. Na ye who say a member be. Near my ye be ya say oh ye be. How do we deal with such person?
Okay, na ye mean say be as time goes on the but I'll scratch where you are itching. Yeah, first and foremost, we need to be preaching the word of God. Especially with the charismatic churches. Just say, "Ukwa sorry this will be na debo anyo." Say, "Ukwa sorry this sir." So what gimpa business class and answer oh sorry. You know, 21 this thing of becoming a successful man, this thing of breaking through of this. No, let's preach the word. Say adwen sakra pa beni pamwa. And no maybe it's not going to be debate of human rights or who's right. Because the person will give up his right to the right of God. And you know, sorry, we have failed. We are failing Christianity, not say Christians, in Ghana, because ebra odo power and purity of life is free as sorry BMA as sorry ni begu. But there's not genuine love there. There's not purity of life there. And there's no power of God there. And no man me we feel sorry BMO. Now Ghana, your biggest problem now is actually lack of love. As software and as a person you see a doya sorry man. No, not really. Okay. Number 2, purity of life. And na Kofi Kenyatta dia born me na so mpa na yare sum ya because Friday obeko all night but Saturday obehu no club. Me say oba sorry pa na hu senior maybe just all you know twa selfie. Wo preaching no na
preaching no be snatch taking note I take away no twa selfie.
Ah na bi mo so taxi. A bit me get serious porn pictures. One in church here. So purity of life, then the lack of power. I'm not talking about powers here, APPIAH Ghana, as of women. Rare, genuine power that comes from heaven. Because about power there, Ghana or power, but the source of those power not a problem. Because nipa wo nipa they say they on ko beni na kwa ye wo near their fra concussion no nom se ne be ya na ni be bie no hu no ma de. So the rare power is not there.
Yes, and come away, you better to us from a different angle at another time. To Reverend number no, side sample to be on side number no location. If someone wants to walk in, where should the person go?
Okay, for the first time they walk in, the location they in front Tuja.
Okay.
Because when the Tuja obi pure Yeah, because a hospital, a general hospital. And yeah, was specifically dealing with it, you know. Young person be there, but you say, me, so a hospital where they mean cool. Now your hands, you know. Until your friend, 0248 428979 0248 428979.
Sofu ima. So fresh number ya no ye sofu ima number. O freya. Se unimo bi se wankasa na se bibia na ohwe na wo how bi mu npoa sa na ma ebobo so bia ubetumi afre na onso akoje wayaresa because ebi wo ha se ne Dr. AD Kankan no Reverend Doctor say ebi wo ho a eye hormonal changes into scientific ye be ma ho aduro ebi wo ho a eye honhom mu asem ye de mpaibɔ ne ade ebefam ebi wo ho a eye afutuo ye no so ne befa ho asem ne yaka ensem no bebre but ansana we were almost ending the conversation but I know I have been told that the wife of the general secretary of Christ Apostolic Church International is on the line. Mama Josephine, my very good mommy, is on the line. Hello, mommy.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, mommy Josephine.
But
yes, I don't know mommy.
Let me follow discussion. I want to appreciate you for the good work I owe you.
Thank you.
The IQ program is very, very interesting, very, very educative.
Thank you.
Now back to what we are discussing. I think that Kakra Mbeka only said, because most of the callers Kakra degree. Kakra Mbeka only said, for parenting, say you have to see your manner. We should get ourselves involved in our children. This young baby, we should try to be part of that because Nancy said because we are busy, father is busy, mother is busy, so we have to take cover. So we need the children to do whatever they want to do. It's a child we need about the agency. So we should try our possible best. We should provide it. We should also be careful. We should also stop teasing our children. Because sometimes they say, oh, what should they do? And we click on them when they do something which is not, which is wrong. It is academic kind of money. I don't talk about that. And because the more that child and us on that person, not all blown away from you. So, oh, I simply call and I said, you know the phone. Exactly. Or then I didn't want money cancel because I catch her. Somebody do nothing and I said, screaming at him or her. Okay, so the next time trust to understand, prayer is key. Me papa, me say me papa, I can't. If it's not yet clear, it's all you do now. But after that, I'm not doing so. But praying to that. So that's all you saying. So the prayer is key. Young taking of every time. This Bible or faith, we should get up at dawn, and then pray for our children. Who stay away at night. That's only trying to capture or trying to squeeze them. It's as much as possible. Anytime we fall on our knees to pray, we should pray and then commit our children into the hands of God. We protect whatever that it takes to protect these children, for them to be molded up into an adult, each adult to be responsible in the country. And lifestyle, this lifestyle, nothing but don't use them about they need a kind of life. If we have struggled for so many years in your opportunity, but they got them to no, dear true. The bomb person, young people, boy is this, the maximum of the same as the prayer war. No, we don't person, what dear, walk a day or walk a day. You know, that boy and say, dear, Kumaka. Amen.
Thank you so much, Mommy. Mrs. Josephine Amponsa Frimpong, Nyankopon Insha. And the parents, we are too busy. Mamma Fahana, Papa, Fahana, Quarano, Mamma, Shomo, near the but I know sounds some more. And I had a conversation now, but before you leave us, your final words for everyone watching us.
My final word ne say word ne say yen tias say ye wo awie bremu. Na awie bremu no sometimes asofo bi say oh ye wo bremu nti the LGBTQ dia ba na aba because ye wo awie bremu. Awie bremu so say nkora o maso den beba. Nti nche say wakwara no e ma wo ntia no. And the fact that people are doing what they are doing means say that is the reason why we are also men and women of God, the church, the government, we have to intensify the things we do. Say the Bible says untimini nipa en nantia untimini mponko enko America. And sisi ana no ma ekoso ye ntimi anya ho bibia. The toso biemu so ne ye mampanyi ene Yamanfo, and I say I don't know how to put the parliament. Yeah, that the bill that is there. So maybe another time we will talk about the bill. The bill is just purely not say that is not the main thing about it. The bill is more of preventive and protective than actually punishment. Though there's punishment inside. The Bible mukra punishment how much more constitution and you know madam asepa nyame nhramo.
Hey Reverend Yadase Reverend Dr. Justice APPIAH KUBI. In fact enkomo we say na me yebesha se me kan series of nsema ye tackle no from all angles and you know next week ebesan atwa so na ya tackle no from another angle. Consequences are all these things will have on us. Say ye nipa na ye wo man mu ana say ye wo abusuam ana ye wo fie mu no consequences ebenya ewo ye so na omo nso a omo ye sa nyama we nyina the consequences that will come on them ni nyina no will talk about it. Reverend Dr. Justice APPIAH KUBI is executive member National Coalition for Proper Human Sexual Rights and Family Values. Also your dean of students and a senior lecturer at Dominion University. Also Sofo ewo Filipino doc answer na be ko mama Filipino we can say me nyina wi Filipino mu de amai
so I'm from just all that I was say that marami salama salahat
no such as
me da mu nyina ma say se me nyama makwanya say
maraming salamat
po salahat
lahat salahat in fact kasa na besua enye na say ye be to aso be one man je na kasa na mat enu ti no aha ene de nkomotwetwen esi ene ye fiadante munim say ye ne mo enwie ye statement we dey ya na mani age up close is up next enu ti no many we fidie no emfiri aye twa ye ho sema ye ba ye de ne aka nyina ebebrel Friday